Hello, first job warriors and paycheck pioneers. You've just entered the workforce, you're earning money, and you're probably wondering, what's the first thing I should do with my paycheck? Buy a fancy coffee machine, splurge on those concert tickets, maybe pay off that stack of student loans? Hold on, before you do any of that, let's talk about something that sounds super boring but is actually life-changing: retirement planning. And no, I don't mean you need to stock up on bingo cards or start practicing your golf swing just yet. Retirement planning is like planting a tree. The earlier you start, the bigger and shadier it grows, but if you wait until later, you're stuck with a tiny shrub. So why start planning for retirement as soon as you start working? I'll tell you why. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. This is called compound interest, and it's like a superpower for your savings. Albert Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. And honestly, who are we to argue with Einstein? Compound interest is like leaving a slice of pizza in the fridge and coming back to find an entire pizza. Magic, right? Starting early means you won't have to play catch-up later. If you wait until you're 40 to start saving, you'll need to put aside way more money each month. And by then, you might have kids, a mortgage, and a very expensive coffee habit. Waiting to save for retirement is like waiting until the day before a wedding to start your diet. Spoiler, it's stressful and doesn't work. The more you save early, the more options you'll have later in life. Want to retire at 55 instead of 65? Early planning can make that happen. Want to travel the world instead of working part-time at a smoothie shop? Save now. Early planning is like booking a flight months in advance. Cheaper, easier, and you get the window seat. All right, let's get practical. You've got your first paycheck in hand. Congrats, by the way. Now what? Let's break it down into simple steps. Before you pay rent, buy groceries, or hit up happy hour, set aside a percentage of your paycheck for retirement. Aim for at least 10% or more if you can swing it. Think of it like tipping your future self. Future, you will be very generous with their thank you notes. If your job offers a 401k with a match, contribute enough to get the full match. It's free money. And if you're not taking it, you're basically leaving cash on the table. Not taking the 401k match is like ordering a burger and saying, "No thanks, I don't need the fries." Who does that? A Roth IRA is your best friend when you're young and earning less. You contribute post-tax money, but when you retire, all your withdrawals are tax-free. It's like the government saying, "Go ahead, keep all your money." And trust me, that's rare. A Roth IRA is like buying a concert ticket now and getting VIP access later for free. Set up automatic contributions so you don't even have to think about saving. It's out of sight, out of mind, and into your future beach fund. Automation is like hiring a robot to do your chores, except this robot is making you rich. Now, I know some of you might be thinking this all sounds great, but so let's tackle some of the most common excuses for not starting retirement planning early. Even if you're earning an entry-level salary, you can still start small. Save $20 a month if that's all you can manage. The key is consistency, not perfection. Saving for retirement is like starting a workout routine. You don't have to bench press 200 pounds on day one, just show up to the gym. Procrastinating on retirement is like waiting until the day before a road trip to pack. By the time you start, you're scrambling, and you're probably going to forget something. Future you doesn't want to eat ramen noodles at age 70. Start saving now so they can enjoy steak instead. Sure, retirement feels like it's light years away, but trust me, time flies. Blink twice and you'll be 40. Blink again and you'll be 60. Retirement planning is like planting a tree. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time, right now. Let's talk about what happens if you start saving for retirement with your first paycheck. Spoiler alert, it's all good things. Starting early means you'll never have to worry about playing catch-up. You can focus on other goals like buying a house, traveling, or starting a family without stressing about retirement. Financial peace of mind is like having Wi-Fi that never drops. You don't realize how amazing it is until you have it. Remember our friend compound interest? If you start saving $200 a month at age 22, you could end up with over $1 million by retirement without ever increasing your contributions. Compound interest is like a snowball rolling down a hill. Except instead of snow, it's made of cash. And who doesn't want a cash ball? Early planning means you could retire earlier than most. Imagine being 55, sipping margaritas on a beach while your friends are still stuck in rush hour. Retiring early is like leaving a party before the drama starts. You're out and life is good. Retirement planning may not sound exciting when you're just starting your career, but it's one of the best investments you can make in yourself. So when you get that first paycheck, remember, spend a little, save a little, and plan for the future a lot. Because one day, you're going to want that beach chair, that margarita, and that peace of mind. Here's to you, future retiree. May your savings grow, your stress shrink, and your golden years be filled with sunshine and zero alarm clocks.